Have you ever been in a relationship with a liar? Have you ever find yourself having conversation with someone that all of a sudden the conversation went to left because this person or this people or group of people try to lie, and every effort to call the attention to their lies just prove like no, they're trying to manipulate the lies. Well, try as much as possible to save your energy. You're dealing with a pathological liar, because pathological liars, they are liars that lies compulsively. And when I say compulsively, they lie as if they're drinking water. To them, it's not a lie. And honestly speaking, as a mental health clinician, when you're dealing with a pathological liar, you see and understand the reason why they lie. Most of the time, they lie to protect themselves. Most of the time, from the past trauma that they've been through, low self-esteem. A lot of time they lie to hide their failure. They lie to project themselves to be who they are not, because feeling big and feeling important, it's an integral part of who they want to be. You know, we always call some people wannabe. Pathological liars are some people that we can call the wannabes. So they will lie no matter where you catch them. They will lie. They will flip everything around. They're very persistent. Some people say they say stories differently, but that is when you're dealing with a regular liar. When you're dealing with a pathological liar, they will be consistent with their lie. But some things may flip, like the character may flip, the time of the event may flip, but the purpose of the lie is always consistent. If they are lying to make you feel bad about something you said or did that they did not like, they will say it in a way that will make you feel like you've done them wrong, whereas you haven't. So a pathological liar, they are, so to speak, not that to blame it, to put names out there for anybody, they are really mentally sick, because they would lie on tests, they will lie at the job, they will lie at interviews, they will lie to their children, they will make promises they can never ever fulfill. So how can you make someone that is so compulsive in lying, how can you make them to come to terms with their lies? Please, first and foremost, encourage them to seek mental health help. And as a clinician, I tell you the truth, some of the times it doesn't really work, except they really want to be helped, because it's part of them. Because for them, in a session, you have to remove the veil, because beneath that person that is lying is a very weak person, and is just trying to survive by putting out whatever it is. So in this series today, I just want to kind of encourage somebody out there. Probably you're dealing with someone like that. So now, Bola, how do you handle such a person? The first thing is this: when you realize that you're dealing with a pathological liar, not someone that just lie once, and I'm not saying lying is good, but someone that lies to you about everything, the first thing you want to do is acknowledge that they're lying and hold to the truth side of the story. No matter how much they try to get you to be convinced, do not fall for their tricks. They will try to play around it, they'll try to polish it very well to sell it, because that's what they do. They're marketers. Actually, they're very good at marketing. Because they want to sell, their mission is to sell you the lie. So it's like you want to buy a gold. You have to be able to differentiate between original gold and fake gold. If not, you're going to buy fake. So when they're pushing lies to you, do not try to tell them that that's fake or that's a lie. You hold on to the truth and just tell them, just cut off the conversation and end it, and tell them, for now, I know the version of this truth and I'm holding on to my version of the truth. And whatever you said you're saying, I do not believe in it. So leave it alone with them. Why do you have to do that? Because their intention is to win. It's like a battle. Everything is a competition for them. And they will do anything to get you to believe them. They will hurt you. Not that they will beat you up. They don't mind hurting you emotionally, because pathological liars do not have empathy. They don't have emotions. They don't have emotion. They are self-absorbed. And being self-absorbed is different from selfish. Not selfish, they're self-absorbed. A selfish person finds it difficult to share. A self-absorbed person does not see other people around themselves. They only see themselves. And in psychology, we call them grandiose. They have this high feeling of themselves. They feel so highly of themselves. They carry themselves more importantly as they are. All right. They will tell you what they are not. All right. They will tell you what they are not. And because of that, when they're dealing with you, the emotion connection is not there. So they will say things that is going to hurt you further. So when you're trying to argue with them, it's never going to be to your advantage, because they will crush you emotionally. They will discard you, because to them, you're robbing them, or you're standing in their way of shining. To them it's about that. So what did I do? For example, there was a time that when that incident happened, I was crying, and my character personality is like, I'm someone that integrity means everything to me. Give me integrity in this world and I'm good. Honestly speaking, my integrity, I'm fine. And whatever you cherish the most, that is what the devil will attack. Oh Lord, the devil will attack it. So I'm always like, Lord, I don't want people to think this is true. I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. And one day the Lord just kind of opened my eyes to a part of the scripture that says, Jesus is the way, the truth, and life. And if you believe that Jesus is everywhere, so it does not matter what lies anybody says. When that incident happened, there is me, whoever the person was, there is Jesus, the truth. Case finished. So the Lord just helped me to gain my strength. So since then, people will be worried about the amount of lies that they've spread. But I don't get angry about the lies, or whoever spread the lies, or whoever started the lie. Sometimes I get disappointed in the people that buy into the lie. Hey, but I think we've known each other for a while now. You should be able to know that I don't roll that way. But people will be people. And I think that is what really sometimes brings emotional devastation to people that have high standard for themselves, like myself. When you have high standard for yourself, you want people to see you at that caliber, at that level. And when people don't see you at that, you feel like, oh my God, am I not doing enough? Am I not doing well enough? Am I not trying to, project myself well enough? No, it does not have to do about you. It is the devil trying to destroy you, because your integrity means everything to you. And like I said, if you're dealing with a pathological liar, they do not have integrity. They don't know what integrity means. It's all about self-centeredness. It's all about themselves. It's all about me, I, myself. They do not care about themselves. They do not, about you. They do not care about their children. They do not care about their work. They will lie at work. They will lie to get position. They will lie in the church. They will lie at the mosque. They will lie to their pastors, to their priests. They will lie to their parents, their sisters, brothers. They lie. Remember, the reason they are lying to them, they are protecting themselves. And that's why psychologically, we believe that anybody that is a pathological liar has a mental disease. They have a mental disease. They need to seek mental health. They need to. And most of the time they run away, because what they're going to find with their therapist is to really face the truth. And they hate it. When they don't lie, it's like they are open, like you take away their robe from them, they're naked. And they need that accolade. They need that praise. The praise really, it empowers them. It pumps them up to push further and further narrative. You can see that in, I don't want to put it on, a lot of lies going on in the system, government, all over the place right now. But I'm just here to just kind of put some sense to the things you're going through. No, you're not going crazy. You are not going crazy. Don't think like, oh, am I crazy? No, you are not crazy. You are not crazy. You are only dealing with a pathological liar. And a pathological liar will lie to you to convince you that you are the one at fault. They never admit anything. They will taint you, shame you, discredit you, give you false evidence. And a lot of times the evidences they provide is only one-sided. Only one-sided, just brief, like, oh, is it not this? Is it not this? And then, they will try as much as possible to tell people, oh, they caught you red-handed. Red-handed. Is that what they call it? Yeah, in the act. Just like in the Bible, Joseph, the wife of Potiphar says, the wife of the governor said, oh, look at his shirt. Look at his shirt. He came to my room to want to rape me. False evidence. So that's why sometimes I pity people that carry about rumors. Where you carry one-sided information and you believe that is true. There is always two sides to a story. There's always two sides to a coin. There's always two sides to a bill. There is always two sides. We can talk about that for another day. There is in and out, up, down, close, open. There is always two sides to things. So, and I think that's why the Bible says, find out all truth. Do not judge, so that you cannot be judged. So I'm not here to talk about people that are judging, but I'm just here to kind of just encourage someone. I don't know who you're dealing with, that is making you to want to say, okay, maybe I'm crazy. You're not crazy. All right? The first thing you can let the person do, let the person know that, hey, I know the name of this game. I'm not giving into this name anymore, because the more you try to push me to believe your narratives, the more it affects me mentally. But guess what? They don't care about your mental health. So don't think that is going to make them to stop. There is no stopping to a liar. A liar don't stop until they decide to stop. And in my practice, in my experience, so to speak, not in my practice, okay, I can't disclose. In my experience, have I ever seen a liar that actually eventually come true and say, today I will never lie again? No, it's a work in progress. It's always a work in progress. It's always a work in progress, because it's an innate, it's another nature. And I think it's only Christ that can make them to change. Because if we can commit everything to him, and he can come into our heart, and we can completely surrender our lives to God, then they'll be changed. But guess what? They even lie to God. They lie to get the position in church. So they lie. I'm so sorry. When somebody lies to get the position in church and lie, but they're still looking at it. The position is so important to them. But the moment they can see that all of this is vanity upon vanity, your relationship with your fellow human being is very important. And that's why my biggest thing in life is love. Love. The Bible says, if you don't love your neighbor that you see, do not tell me you love God. So if you love your neighbor, you will not lie. You will not do things that is going to be at their disadvantage, or that is going to hurt them. Even if you hurt them, you will be honest enough to say, hey, I'm sorry, XYZ is what I do or I did. And both of you can talk about it. So my dear viewers, I hope you've been able to learn one or two things in this my series of Moving Beyond My Brokenness. Moving Beyond My Brokenness is not just something that has to do with only relationship. It's cut across every areas of life that you've been broken. So I put out earlier on, if you feel like you have a story you would like to share to encourage somebody out there, how did you do it? Please feel free to reach out to me at movingbeyondmybrokenness@gmail.com. It's as simple as that. I would love to hear your story, and I'll be coming your way live very, very soon. So please love, subscribe, like they normally do. This is the digital age, so you can be alerted anytime I come up online. I'll be coming up online very, very, very soon, sooner than you think. Okay, stay blessed. I love you all. God bless you. Bye-bye.